I'm creating quite complicated system where I had to think like many things, and then I was like, oh, this is quite hard. And then I stopped and took a break, and I was like thinking about it, like how to manage it, how to do it. And the problem was that I didn't understand fully the current system's limitations. But I started using this system, what had been working with me quite well. So um, what I did, I started mind mapping and breaking it down to manageable chunks, and that's where the magic started to happen. Me understanding the manageable chunks and the micro calls along the way, and then it was quite clear for me on how to do it. And the lesson is, whatever you need to do, if it feels hard or complicated, break it down to chunks that you can manage, or go even smaller. So preferably you should go to atoms, but you might not have the skill for it, but you are working towards that, right? So you want to break everything down that you need to do that feels hard or complicated to manageable chunks. That is the magic. And the steps are, break everything you do into smaller manageable steps, chunks I mean. And how you do it on paper, you write the goal precisely, what you need to do, you circle that, and then you understand what are the micro goals that I have to do in order to achieve this one. So you write those micro goals, and then you draw lines like mind mapping, how they connect. And okay, and next you write down what is your current state, and then what do you have, what are the micro things that you have that are related to this goal, right? And you draw connections between those. Then you want to understand what are all the things that you have to do along the way in order for you to achieve this goal. What are the milestones? What are the small steps that you can do in order? And then you draw lines and connect all those things, and understand how the system will connect eventually. And you try to understand everything and wrap your head around step by step. In the end, you sketch it many times. Like, it's not the first time. You sketch it many times like this, and you redo it, and your goal in the end is to, only after you have all the steps, is to put them into hardest and the least probable first. You do those first. So if that doesn't work, then you can work around, because it's easier to, when your system is still quite simple, it's easier to work around with that. And so that's how you do it. And then you cross those steps like one by one once you get closer to your goal.